Welcome to RCC News. My name is Mohammed. I'm the team leader for regulations here at Rockdale City Council. Today we're on the Grand Parade in Brighton Les Sands to talk about the clearway sign directly behind me. The clearway signs are applicable Monday to Friday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. If your vehicle is parked within this time restriction, it may be towed by the Roads and Maritime Service, and a penalty notice may be applicable either by Rockdale City Council or by the New South Wales Police. The yellow broken lines on the road also represent a clearway. They are enforceable the same as a sign. If your vehicle is parked within the signs or on top of the yellow broken line, your vehicle may be towed and you may also be issued with a penalty notice. To avoid a parking fine, follow some simple rules. Check the signs as to how you must park. Here at Brighton Les Sands, the signs say front to curb. Disobey the sign and park rear to curb and you may risk a $101 fine. Parallel parking within 1 metre of another vehicle, either the front or behind it, poses safety risks. There's an on-the-spot fine of a minimum of $90. Blocking a resident's driveway is an on-the-spot penalty currently at $101. There's a free 3-hour car park in York Street, Rockdale, directly behind Council's administration building. If you exceed the time limit, there's a fine of $101. If you park in a designated disabled parking area without a permit, the fine is $506. If you wish to park in a disabled parking space, you must display a current Australian Disability Parking Permit, and it must be affixed to the windscreen. You cannot display it on the dashboard. These are the rules set out by the Roads and Maritime Service, formerly known as the RTA. Within the council-provided car park in York Street are 2 motorcycle spaces. Only motorcycles are allowed to park in these spaces. Other vehicles risk a $101 fine. In King Lane, the small laneway behind the York Street car park, only council vehicles are permitted to park from 8:30am to 6pm Monday to Friday and 8:30am to 12:30pm Saturdays. Fines of $101 apply to non-council vehicles. Council vehicles are identified with a permit sticker displayed on the windscreen. Also in York Street, there is a small car park opposite council's building, which is designated for council vehicles only between 7:30am and 5pm Monday to Friday. Permits must be displayed, otherwise a fine of $101 apply. At other times, this car park is available to the public. Should a public holiday fall during the week, you may park your vehicle in this car park as public holidays are treated as a Sunday. Near King Street Place, this area is a loading zone from 6am to 11:30am every day. Since no dates are specified on the sign, from 11:30am to 6pm, parking is permitted for half an hour only between the signs. All other times, there is no restrictions. Loading zones only apply to trucks and utes or station wagons. All other vehicles may face a penalty of $169.
This has been an RCC News production and is copyright. RCC News is produced by the City Media and Events Unit. Gordana Grioska speaking.